Section 6 articulates how the call and response of Grace's acquisition works. Ironically, it seems that only when chaos reigns supreme am I made ready for spiritual revelation. I'm not sure whether that's a universal phenomenon or just me, but it is my repeated experience that life's darkest hours immediately precede the expansion of my spiritual sight. Apparently, it is during life's darkness that I gain the greatest spiritual clarity. With it, I can then escape life's dark night of the soul. It makes sense that Grace's freedom came as the first of these three epiphanies. Once I saw my beckoning freedom, I could step in its direction. That led to Grace's presence. Ram Dass's wise counsel was to be here now. I must not waste another moment. The time for graceful action had arrived. If I was truly free, then my responsibility must be learning how to exercise that freedom in the moment. That was the lighthouse that provided illumination through so many years of postmarital darkness. What Grace's epiphanies ultimately revealed was a quality of love for the person I am I still find astonishing. I had no idea I was such a good guy. Myself never allowed me to see it, that's for sure. Section 6 concludes as a moment of personal victory. I had finally overcome myself. Preserving the love Glenn and I have shared is one of my life's greatest accomplishments. It is proof positive to me that Grace's pursuit can and will lead to increased happiness. The two of us are living proof. What had been the manuscript's toughest passage to write thereafter became my favorite to read. For years thereafter, I would struggle with rewriting most of the original manuscript's content. Not so with the tale of Mater and Glenda. Its storytelling, although regularly polished, has remained intact in both content and presentation. Something very special was occurring within me as Section 6's words found their way out. I was finally able to let Glenda go. Until then, I'd remained stuck. But once my writing revealed the correctness of what had transpired, I contoured my path accordingly. Glenda and I were not meant to continue as husband and wife. She was the first to see and acknowledge that truth. With the drafting of Section 6, I could see it too. Ours was not a tragic parting, regardless of how it may have felt. We went our separate ways because that's what each of our paths required. Once I could see it with Grace's clarity, I was able to embrace life's next turn. Section 6 tells the story of how Grace's presence became integral to my life experience. It was that portion of the journey when all of my previous efforts paid off. By searching for Grace over so many years, I had acquired the necessary keys to find transcendence over life's darkest hour. My life partner may have been gone, but I had gained a wealth of new understanding. With Grace's transcendence having lifted me past so much heartache, I had achieved internal redemption. That positioned me to take Grace's final steps. I was ready to face whatever the future might bring with open arms. I just had no idea what Grace's final leap of faith would require.
Hey guys, it's Mater to let each of you know that I'm here for you. If I can provide you with support in any way, just shoot me an email. I'll get right back to you.